messing with you. Cause I'm just doing what I do. I'm just doing what I do. Okay, yeah, what's going on? Let's see. Is this going to be going right? Is it going to be doing what it's actually supposed to do? I guess so. What's up with it, y'all? Yeah. Nah. Nah. What's up with it? I really didn't know. What's up with it? Iced tea? I didn't know what we was gonna be talking about today, but I guess I just put what is spirit because I think that's a topic that is it's crazy because it's like the spirit. Like once you understand the spirit, it's like what if you're the spirit, right? Because you can kind of just put the spirit into anything, huh? Say yes, sir. She's back, bruh. Yeah, I know. I should. It's crazy because I be wanting to go live every night, bro. I be wanting to I like back in the days. Like a lot of people I know that's new to the channel. Like I used to go live like every day. Now you feel me? I'm like working this stuff. I can't go live as much as I want. I get back, I'll be tired. You feel me? And it's like weird because I think a lot of the stuff that we even talk about on this channel, you won't, like we only can talk about here sometimes. What it seems to me, like a lot of ways, like this is the only place. Is my video tripping right now? Is my video tripping right now? Here we go. Here we go with the YouTube script. You feel me? This is what they be doing. Soon as I get started, they want to start geeking my video out, but that's what I'm starting to see. I'm starting to see like it seems like spirituality is like an act. You feel me? Who can act spirit? Okay, all right, yeah, good look. It's almost like spirituality is an act. Like who can act the best? It's almost like a mega church. You feel me? Like a mega church, and who can preach the best. So it's almost like it's like the spirit exists within you. And that thing, that force or whatever it is, it's like you have the power to give it to whatever you want to give it to whatever you think is talking to you. You go, oh, that's the spirit talking to you. Like, if you think about it, like, this is what we did over time. Like, even when we have people that's out there that just say certain things to us that, like we don't really grasp until later, we go, wait, hold on. It seemed like the spirit was talking through them to talk to me. You feel me? It's like weird, bro. It's hella weird now. My game is better than your game. Yeah, okay. Well, we about to say I'm about to open the Discord right now, Cryo, and everybody that come here always know that the Discord is always open for everybody. It's not just the people that's there. Like the Discord is for the channel, for who's ever on the channel. When I share the Discord inside the chat, that means anybody is welcome to come into the Discord and talk. It doesn't matter who you are, as long as you ain't trolling. Like like I like trolls from time to time. I'm not tripping off the trolls. Trolls is cool too. Ain't that the truth? The spirit is definitely inside us. No, yeah, and the only reason I'm saying that is because that's what I see. Because if it's not within us and it's not us, then how can we put it into anything and make that the spirit and make that spiritual? Like you can put spirit into anything. We thought the cows were spiritual. We thought snakes were spiritual. We thought the sky was spiritual. We thought the stars were spiritual. We can put the spirit inside of everything. So it's like kind of weird because it's like we're the ones that's kind of creating that thing and making it into something more than what it is, and we throwing the spirit on it. It's like, and then it's crazy because we can use it in many different types of ways to where we start sharing with each other. And then once I go, hey, look, that's the spirit in that, and you go, oh yeah, I see it now. And it's like, no, you fucking know. It's in everything. It's in everybody and it's in everything. Nobody has one up on anybody else. It always seems like that. Like that's what I'm starting to learn too, is like people always want to be better than someone else, like the like not even better than yourself. We always kind of want to sort of be better than what we're seeing, better than the people we're seeing, better than the person that got this or the person that's doing that. We always like strive on that. It's like, oh, I say this all the time. Like, we are reflections. All we're doing is reflecting what the fuck we see. All the shit that we see, we just reflecting it. We taking it in. We be in the mirror. We reflecting it back out to the world. You feel me? Which is like the craziest thing. But hold on, let me open. My bad, Cryo. My bad, Cryo. What it do, man? Can you hear? Can you hear me, Cryo? Can you? Is it working? I can't hear you.
No, you're good, man. I'm
Oh.
outside smoking a cigarette.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Yeah, let me share it too. Like I said, Discord is always open to anybody that's here at the channel that you know, because we be having some conversations, and once we start getting into talking and doing all that, like, I don't like to always read the comments because I'll be cutting people off in order to read the comments. He said, let's see what you say, Grim and Tees, however you say your name. You say biggest ego is losing your ego. Humanity is exhausted. That impulse to a face. You know what? That is. You know that back in the days, I used to say that because people used to always go, "Man, you gotta let go your ego," and it's like your ego kind of makes you who you are. Like, it's like you need that thing. And a lot of people say you don't need it because they're looking at the ego as being the person that's trying to be better than the other person. And it's like, no, the ego is more than that. No, that is the way that it was used. That's the way we put it out there. But no, that shit is more than that. That shit is like an identity. But at the same time, I just don't like the way the spirit is being used. Like, because people don't realize everything is spirit. So it's like, now you can package the spirit and you can sell it to people. You feel me? Like, you can literally sell it to people. Like, and people are buying it up like it's the thing to do. And it's like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Since when did we start selling this thing that since when did we start buying our identity? Like, you're out there buying your identity. That's what you're doing. You're buying yourself. And you don't even have to pay for yourself because it's already you. Everything that you see is already you. It's never been outside of you. It's all happening within you. You feel me? But they'll take it and they'll put it into so many different things because everything is it already. And they'll have you pointing. They'll be pointing it out too. Look at it. You know, the spirit is right now. It's in that deer right now. Look how that deer is drinking water and then it's bringing the water over here. Like, come on, bro. This shit is getting outrageous. It's getting outrageous. It kind of, at times, it make me not even want to, be on the so-called spiritual level. Because even when you think about the spiritual level, you have to be a certain way. It's certain types of
That's the
people.
thing.
What? Go ahead, Cryo.
That's the thing, True.
What?
There's a difference between spirituality as it is known in pop culture and mystical truth. You know what I'm saying?
What's the difference?
Well, in pop spirituality, you use sage to like clear out a room, pull out some tarot cards to tell people what to do, and you just say, "Hey, I'm gooder than you." But in mysticism, you reach into yourself and pull out the key to immortality by realizing you can never live and you can never die because there's no you.
That's a that's a, but you now, do you see what you just did though, Cryo?
What?
You just explained a spirit and a ghost, which
Mm-hmm.
are two of the same thing. Which is
Right?
you amplifying what I'm saying. Everything is that thing. So you can put it whatever way you want to put it. And you know what it's gonna do? It's gonna be that just for you.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the part that's, I think, is, well, I ain't gonna say it's confusing to me anymore because it's not. It's just I see it and like now I can't do nothing but laugh at it like I've been laughing. That's probably why I laugh at everything. What's up with it, the Woken one? That's probably why I laugh at everything now because it's like, everything is doing the same thing. You feel me? And you have to start looking You have to start looking the part to in order to be the part. Because if you don't look it, then people don't really accept you as being that. You feel me? Almost like you feel me? Like so, like it's almost like okay, let's take a rapper, right? That we know that we're gonna take and we're gonna put him in the game and we're gonna make him big. What's the first thing we do? We dress him up like a gang member. We put big chains on him, put gold on him. We make him look like he got a gang of money. You feel me? And then when everybody see him, they be like, "Oh shit, it's a rapper." He got to be. Look at him. He got the diamonds in his watch. He got the diamonds on his chain. But nobody said the shit was fake. Like they've been doing this for so long that now we are starting to see, okay, damn, a lot of these people coming out, bro, it's fake. It's all a facade.
Well, they say fake till you make it, but they took that shit a little too seriously.
You even have, I mean, you got some rappers that even said, like, man, bro, I don't be buying all that expensive ass jewelry. Like, yeah, I got that from over there and had it made. It's silver. Sometimes it's not even silver, but that's just what I did. It's moissanite. You feel me? But that's what they do. But they gotta, like you said, fake it till they make it. And then even when you think they made it, a lot of them still didn't make it. Cause if you think about it, most of the big time rappers that were like doing music and shit like that, when they passed away, they died poor. They died like in bankruptcy. You feel me? They died with no money, really. Like just because somebody loaned you a couple of million, don't make you a millionaire. So it's like crazy,
Oh,
but
I see. Yeah,
yeah. So it's
you're a
like
couple million in debt, man.
basically, so it's like, dang, just because they loan you some spirituality, it don't make you spiritual.
True. Just like when you take shrooms once and think that you're God, that doesn't make you God, you know?
Yeah, yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't, but it lets you see. It lets you see what a lot of shit that's happening though. I think you know what? That's kind of scary too though, Cryo. Because God, you know, like even the God thing, like to me, I'm starting to, you know, and I hate to even see it like this. I think that is something that, like we'll say God, like you are God within, but it's like hard for people to see it. But you can see it when people start talking about God because you know God becomes the thing that they see God is. Let's see. Yeah, I'm thinking of a quote now. Knowing I'm everything and I am nothing is how my life flows. You get to that look. It's like you get to that point to where you just start to just be. It's like I'm not trying to be all these things anymore. You feel me? Everybody's already doing it. All right, damn. Let them have the show. I don't even want to be all those things anymore. Because I was at that point, you know, of diving in and seeing all the things that I seen, and I was on that verge of everybody's not spiritual. You have to be spiritual, and it's like, damn. Till I got there, I said, damn, everything is spirit. So despite what we feel about it, it's still what it still is. But we just point it out when we want to point it out in order to make ourselves feel good about what we are doing or what we believe. You feel me? That's just how it is. Oh, thanks for the donation. Hey, what was that sound?
You know what?
Huh?
We live in a spirit box, is what it is.
You think so? A spirit box?
Yeah, basically one where, like, our consciousness reverberates in a box, right?
Yeah.
And that's what we call our mind. But really, it's just an echo of the eternal, original sound of the universe, right? But because it gets thrown into the soul box, it thinks that it's not the original sound, right? But then when we crack open the box and the echoes reverberate throughout, you know, space and time, we're like, damn, we are God. We are that box.
Yeah, we are
soul.
that box. The box that you made though, that you created. Look, Awoken once said ago. He said, "I've been saying everything is spiritual, both good and bad. Even demons are spirits." Ain't that some shit though? Ain't that some shit though? Cause like, what's up with it, my boy Ty in the building? Just Ty, y'all make sure y'all check out Just
Hey,
Ty's channel. That's another, you feel me? Another one of our youngest creators, youngest divers. You feel
I'm
me?
35,000 years old. What you talk about?
Dang, I thought you was. I thought you was. Man, you look like you're 27. Okay.
No, that's what Willow Smith said to somebody. Well, somebody walked up to her trying to hit on her and talk to her and
Yeah.
said, "How old are you?" I'm 35,000 years old according to the Gnostic text. And then she just switched the subject after that. It said,
Damn.
I'm kind of busy over here.
You would switch up
That's
after
funny.
saying you 35,000. Like, golly. But he said, our spirit is on a dimension that can become a form when ready. It can always be whatever time is ready, but it's confined to the plane of existence. But I said that's what's crazy because like when I dive in and like I see the Egyptian head thing and it had the snakes coming out the forehead and the snakes, you know, I feel like are coming out the pineal gland and they constantly transform and they can shape into anything. It's like almost like we are the form that can form whatever's out there into whatever we want it to be.
Hey, that's
Like,
how the mind works.
yeah.
I was just thinking that before I came on. That's why I wanted to bring up. I was watching on YouTube on how technology and life in general is always just trying to recreate or play what we already doing in the mind field and space.
Yeah.
Like with the new, what was it? The new, it didn't come out yet, but it's going to be technology where you can't work with it unless you can imagine something. They coming out with prototypes now. Like in order to like the robot arms and stuff, you have to envision in your mind you moving an actual arm.
Yeah.
So it's going to be technology in the future so trippy, you're going to have to be able to imagine stuff. So since we already Imagineers and all of that, like it's
It's
just
gonna
going to
be
be
perfect.
more in tuned. Yeah.
It's gonna be perfect. Like I was seeing one time where it was showing Star Trek and it was showing Captain Kirk talking about the AI. Like, man, that thing can't. It's not human. It can't do what we do. And you feel me? But it's like every time we come up with these different ideas, because you know who said that? It was somebody. I don't know if it's Terrence McKenna or one of them said that the outside world is the inside world pushed out. So it's like everything that we think of, we make movies about. If you notice, after a certain while, that thing happens, which I think they've been having AI for a long time, bro. Cause I'm look, I'm so I think they've been having AI for a long time. We just didn't know it. Like like how they say, okay, you know, no, they cloning people. Like they don't fucking gotta clone you. They can AI your ass and put you in shit and have you doing movies and all type of stuff. You feel me? And it'll just be an AI model of you. They don't gotta really clone nobody no more. That's not even a thing. Like you feel me? Like which is crazy. What's up with it, Void? Like they didn't got so far. They didn't move past what we think is going on. Like every time, bro. I said every time. I said they be having us all
Hmm.
the way on the back burner. Talk about, hey, you know they gonna put chips in everybody in. Man, for what? They got a
They
chip in
already
your
gave you a
phone.
phone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But if you notice, Ty, there's always a fear of something. And like I was saying, like when that thing came out and it was the snakes and it turned into the temple, and then that temple grew and it got a certain size, it stopped, and then the doors opened and another temple grew out of that. That's how it's doing. Like they give us a certain fear that we start to live with, and then they just start transforming the same fear. They just reshape it and reshape it and reshape it and reshape it. And we be scared of that shit. We stay scared like the boogeyman type shit, bro. We be scared of death. You feel me? That's the one that's the biggest one they hit us with. It's like, look,
Uh-huh.
you don't take this medication, you know you're gonna die, right? And we be
Like
like,
that's
damn,
it. They
yeah. You're like, dang, and then that shit fuck your liver up. You feel me?
And then 5 years later, you hear about it on the news, and you can sue the company now. It's like, yo, it's it's real
1943.
valuable.
Dang,
What
man.
was made
See,
1943?
he said one of the first computer scripts was created in 1943, at least recorded to program machine, to the program machine,
Yeah,
to program a machine. What the hell? Ain't
they
that?
always had the idea of it, and because that's around the time a lot of stuff was invented in the 40s.
Yeah,
Like they had the Roswell, they had the microwave, the laser was invented.
yeah, 1843. But that's why they said we got
Oh, 18.
technology. They said we got technology from the aliens. Yeah, the
Oh, oh, yeah,
aliens
I
in
know what
our
you're talking
mind.
about.
Hey, the aliens in our mind, like you don't understand, bro. Like it's crazy because the mind can fucking create anything.
They used to be the best computers, at least publicly in the past. Remember the alien tech computers,
Yeah,
Alienware?
yeah, the alienware.
They knew what they was doing.
Yeah, I said, but it's like kind of weird because like all these things, that's where they come from. Look, I, I hate that I even see it now. I said everything that we cannot see, like our ideas, our beliefs, the aliens, like you feel me, God, it all comes from the same place. It comes from the same creator, the mind. That's where it's
Hmm.
all existing at.
It's the it's the storyteller that creates literal live mations. Like
Yeah,
not animations. Like
that's
you.
why it's called timations. I'm just saying. You feel me? And then all it takes is
Tied
like,
together.
yeah, it just takes one person to come up with it and then everybody to build upon it and then that shit become real. It ain't gotta be real. Nobody has to see an alien for aliens to be real. Like don't nobody have to really see one. Like all you got this like it's a lot that we don't gotta see for it to be. You
I
feel
think
me?
on
Mm-hmm.
X
Mm-hmm.
Files, the X Files line was I want to believe.
Exactly. 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 But then that's when we get to talking about egregores and shit like that we create ourselves. You feel me? And it's like, fuck, bro.
But
So,
that's how it goes. In the Greeks, they used to talk about the minotaurs and all these like creatures walking around giving
yeah,
advice. Like people do that today still. We just
yeah.
got some new mythology. Well, whatever you want to call it.
You know how you can tell for a fact that most of it we created because it's in human form. Like that, like
They get
it's
angry like humans, happy, two legs
everything.
sometimes.
They got all the feelings of humans. They got the thoughts of humans. They want to be rich like humans. They walk like humans. They got feet. They got toes. They got hands. You feel me? They got all the stuff like humans. They say, okay, nah, just put a what's the name head, a jackal head on him. You feel me? And that's gonna be this person right here. And then it's like kind of weird, bro. But I think that's just what we did over time, and it didn't evolve into what it is now. And we can't shake it. We'll never be able to shake it because now we done created all these entities that are running our reality that we can't even control the shit ourselves. And then we try to break free of all that. And then you see that all the entities that you didn't generated over time and your beliefs and your ideas, when you break free of them and you finally get some control, you don't even want the shit no more. You, you don't even want it no more. It's like, what the fuck? I just might as well just, you feel me? Everybody else is being under control, under mind control of all these different things. I might as well, shit, stay in the party, shit. Because it's like you walking out the party, the music's still playing and shit. They like, where you going? Shit, I'm out of here. Man, it's like kind of crazy, bro. And
And yo, being in school, these psychiatrists
man,
and
now they're in
stuff
the 40s.
that turn
Oh,
into
yeah.
story writers at least, they be knowing, they be understanding this. I just submitted my paper like a half hour ago on this guy in like 1936.
Yeah.
He wrote this book called The Bet, and my thesis was around nihilism or nihilism. They're trying to say, oh, nothing matters and stuff, but it made me really get into what nihilistic values mean and principles. And it's not really that nothing matters. It's kind of what you were saying, that it's like the
Yeah.
rejection of past beliefs and
Good one.
beliefs and systems in order to see an objective reality, because they see how things are passed down to them, the religion, the money,
Yeah.
and the culture, and how it's influencing them to now like run off of that stuff even if they don't really want to. So then to reject all of that stuff is considered nihilism. Because in the bet, the guy made a bet, a lawyer made a bet with a banker that he could stay locked up for 13 years in solitary confinement and still be all right. And the banker's like, oh, it's better that you just be dead. And the lawyer's like, one life is better than no life. So while he was there, he read all the religious books. He learned 7 languages. They say he read all these philosophy books and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the 12 years, he said, man, I reject everything that y'all do. He said, y'all take heaven for earth, y'all mistake, y'all be surprised if this happened. He was just going in on them. He said, I
Yeah.
don't even want the money. I don't want nothing. And he left like a day before the bet was over. And the banker was all scared, like, oh, because he spent all his money over the years. So by the
Yeah.
time he had to pay up, he's like, dang, I'd rather kill this guy. So it was showing the things that money make you do, the rejection of even learning all the religions and seeing how people handle it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was a pretty cool book.
Yeah.
I
That's
said, this is what we doing already with the psychedelic.
already. 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 And then like,
This
I've
didn't
been
take 12 years.
oh,
One trip.
I've been uploading I've been messing with the Sora 2, just high and uploading videos from that, like, King Vine and in heaven, and people was like, heaven don't exist. Hey, King Vine went to hell, and you like, I love people reactions. I kid you not. I love people reactions. I sit back and I just laugh. I said because everybody has their own, like, because some religious people, which I have no problem with them, but it'd be like, Jesus died for everybody's sins except that nigga right there.
No redemption.
He died for everybody except that motherfucker right there. That motherfucker went to hell. It's like, man, all this stuff, I just don't, I think it's more of like we creating a space, like people want to be so spiritual that they're forgetting that we actually exist. They don't want to talk to each other no more. They want to talk to the spirits. That's how come the phones is so dope. You feel me? Because the phone is its own spirit in itself. So it's like people don't want to. It's like I'd rather be in the spirit world, talking to the spirits and conversating with the spirits and letting the spirits tell me what to do because I don't know what to do. I have no idea if I'm doing right or wrong.
That's why Wizard of Oz was so dope for me.
What you
And
mean? What
connecting
part?
those realities of the spirit, so-called spirit world, and with our people. Because Dorothy saw all her family when she got
Yeah.
back. She's like, "Wait, you was there, and you was there,"
And
and
they
it's
was
like that
hey,
connecting. Like life is always trying to show you what you need to do, or
yeah,
what you want
exactly.
to do.
What you
Like
want
that
to
is
do.
the spirit world.
And
Like
that,
it feels so real, doesn't it?
and you know what it is though. If the spirits go against your wishes, that's when you really become mad. You feel me? So did we get the line? Well, maybe God just didn't want me to have that. It's like
Slave
what are we
mentality,
doing, bro?
slave talk.
Yeah, it's like what are we doing? Like
That
that.
kind.
Well,
Hmm.
that's one of the things that you start learning after diving in and seeing so much is that what's in there is still not gonna save you from what's out here. Cause all this, no matter what you fucking see, this is still gonna be happening. It's gonna make you look at it different, which is a good thing. But
Mm-hmm.
Everything is, it don't matter what you fucking believe right now. You can pray every day. It's not going to stop everything that's happening. I don't care how you go about it. It don't matter. It don't matter whether it's you in mushrooms, whether you're a Catholic, whether you're a Christian, whether you Muslim. It don't matter. It's still gonna happen. It's still gonna be happening. And you know what you gonna say? You gonna it's that's when you like start to kind of see that the battle is within ourselves. Like we ain't even fighting the shit outside. We fighting ourselves as humans. We're creating all these different things and we're blaming it on all these different things so we can get away with doing all the shit. You feel me? All the shit
Yeah.
that we feel like we want to do every time. You feel me? Whether you got a person that went out there and he off somebody, you feel me, or did a mass murder. Oh well, the devil made me do it type shit. You feel me? We just doing the shit that we want to do.
Uh-huh. Using it as symbolisms. You know how it is.
Yeah, yeah.
It's,
But at the same time, that shit is scary because, you know, when you think about the fact that every single person wants something good for the ones that surround them, their family. They want the best for their family, but shit, sometimes they'll fuck over you to get it.
yeah, sometimes you ain't a part of that family. No way.
Exactly.
No way,
Exactly.
shape, or form.
and then and then what you got to understand is that's on a smaller scale of you. Now let's think about the United States, right? The United States, like we'll fuck over other countries to get our country what it needs. Other countries to fuck over other countries to get their country what it needs. And then it just kind of just trickles itself all the way down to everybody doing the same shit. Like I had a dude on my bus today and he was telling me that it was this guy going to court, like these two dudes, like I guess they got into it with the somebody beat up his sister, and the dude that beat up his sister was staying at a homeless encampment. So dude went and got one of his
Oh,
friends and he went over there, and when they went to go fight the dude, his homie pulled out a pistol and shot and killed the dude, right? And I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? He said, yeah, man, they was trying to give him like 28 years to life. He was like, but he didn't know his friend had a gun, and he was a young dude. So you feel me? I was like, I don't want him. That's like, I don't want him to go and do all that time being as young as he did. Even though the one who did the shooting did get 28 years, I'm going, what the fuck? Like, it just made me feel like kind of, I felt kind of bad because it's crazy. Like me, I go call like Just Ty come and call me, and then we go somewhere and he want to just fight somebody, and then he start fighting the dude, and I feel like dude getting the best of him or something, and I pull out the gun and I shoot him, and then
this nigga got died.
yeah, and you like, dang, why you even bring that thing? It's like, why'd you even bring that? You feel me? But dang, I forgot what I was getting at with that
You ain't know
story.
what he was going to run and release, like what ideas was on his mind, something
Nah,
like that.
nah, nah, dude was just kind of, because he was on the jury, and he was kind of crying about it. Because he just felt sad for the kid because he's going, he was just a kid, and he like, man, I kind of felt bad. He said the other dude was a kid too. He said, but he got a gang of time, and then they, he started talking about what their families was going through and shit like that, and the dude being on drugs and all this shit, and it just make you go, golly, bro, like this is a lot of our stories. Now, it probably didn't go off like that. Like, if you think about it, like, we could have been in those situations many a times, just because we get mad, we get angry, we want to fight, and different things. I forgot where I was going with that story. That shit was just so crazy, though, because I'm like, damn,
That is
28
wild.
years to life
28
at
years.
23? Like, what the hell, bro? No, I think he said the other dude got like 84 years or something like that. Like he's never gonna get out. He got like a fucking Buck Rogers date. Like, you feel me? I'm like going, damn, he's never gonna get out and shit. I'm like going, golly. Like at a young age, that is crazy, bro. And I just think, bro, we don't look out for each other in the ways that we should today. Like in even the way we train to look after each other is fucking off. It's off. Because you even train to only look out after the ones or look out for the ones that's close to you. Anybody else, like I said, outside of that, it's like, fuck them. You feel me? Fuck them and feed them dirt. Feed them shit. Let's see, I heard a murder was released with a 5K bond by accident, and there's a manhunt for him now. Dang, how's that even happen? Shit. Happened to somebody I know. Yeah, and they got out and they lost their life the same night they got out. I said, golly, bro, what the fuck? I said, you feel they accidentally let you out of jail by accident and you get out and get killed the same night. Like, that shit was crazy as hell.
Where'd he go?
Man, uh, the shit like shit be happening like that. Should just be happening like that. Like that. I think that's the crazy thing. It's like when you start to see
He's
everything
supposed to
is
be
happening.
locked up, man. Well, I was trying to
Huh.
hold it in. But now that I see your ass, I
Hey,
got
we
pictures.
you know what be crazy though is every time something weird happens, we always go, that ain't supposed to happen. The shit already happened.
Yeah.
Like it like it
Just
don't.
observing the patterns you get to see when it come up again. Or in a young kid when it's starting to be bred in their mind or something like that. Like, hey, I see where that thinking goes.
Hey, do you think you still hear Cryo?
Yeah, Carl, what's
Yeah.
up?
What's up, man?
Hey Cryo, do you think it's easy to get lost in the world of psychedelics?
It really depends on how you were introduced and what lifestyle decisions you make surrounding it.
Name one where you get lost at.
Like, what if you take it thinking it's just gonna be a fun drug, but then you get lost in a bad trip?
Oh yeah,
What
or
would consist of the bad trip?
ooh, we.
We could go
Like
on about that for
constant
a long
thoughts
time.
of,
Yeah.
yeah, everybody trying to get me.
Yeah, or I think like you get pulled away from reality and what's happening right now. Like like just how you end up just man, baby, I'm done with this shit. This shit ain't real. I'm about to go live in the forest and live by myself.
Yeah, I think, yeah. And like Cryo was saying, around the ideas of how it's introduced and stuff like that. Like some people, it can be introduced as an inaugural medicine, like inaugurating you into more of life to experience. And other people's like, all right,
What's up,
this is
Dasher?
going to take you all the way away from life and all of its experiences. And
I think
then,
I think that's what it do with a lot of people. Like it pulls them away from life because especially when you get to the point and you like when you get to that point and you see you are God. A lot of people don't understand that God. They think that God is like the say it all, I can do whatever I want type God. You feel me? Now I can run people. I can control people. I can tell people how to get there, how to do this, how to do that. Like now I'm like basically the controller. You feel
a
me?
baby,
Yeah, it'll lead
because
you all.
babies run the world, they control, they make everybody do everything for them.
Man,
And then
babies.
eventually it's the adults that say, hey, wait, we gotta come up with some rules for y'all.
Babies, babies and pets, babies and pets. I said them pets ain't getting me no more. Got me walk around picking up shit.
I think it's like a cool, like the psychedelics, it brings you to that space, like remembering everything you could do. But then just like a baby, you gotta see that you part of the, well, not, but the person starts to see that they're a part of the world. So I don't think it ever makes them escape from life. It just has them imagine that they're, well, it just has them run away from people. Cause
you,
then like
man,
if
I
you in
be
the forest, you try not to think about certain things. Like I know a couple people that lived in the forest. I had met them through some guys, and they talk conspiracies and stuff like that. But also they don't have families, or they like seem agitated sometimes, even if they're
yeah.
calm and everything else is cool. Like it's just things on their mind that's bothersome all the time.
Nah, I be thinking about that. I said because we always say humans is like the smartest animal on the planet, but I said dang we can't even like we so smart. I watch animals and I say damn. I said the one thing animals do that humans can't do. All animals. How come all animals can take a shit without wiping their ass?
No leaf either. Nothing. Not even getting the water.
even
Let
a
me let me
shaggy,
dip it in there
even
real
a
quick.
even a shaggy dog can take a shit and not have no fucking shit on his fur. I'm one, but we smart when it comes to building shit and all that other shit. But when it comes to like life shit, nah, I think we are dumb as shit. Because if we was smart and we was building technology the way we do that, we at least be able to get along better or do things. Because man, I think I see too many goddamn homeless people every day. I said this shit is ridiculous. It
Yeah.
is, bro. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, with the amount of money that's actually flowing through the economy and everything.
The amount of money, the amount of food that people just eat and just throw away. Like
Yeah.
that too. It's like, it's like fucking crazy. But I think we didn't build up this idea that, everybody has to work and should be able to work for what they want. For, you know, the finer things in life. Which I don't even believe. I don't even know what the fucking finer things is. It just seems like it's a bunch of bullshit now.
I know a shelter, then a bigger shelter, and then a huge mansion shelter.
Yeah, it all seems like bullshit. You feel me? Like that should be funny now, bro. And it's like just not being on the wagon wheel no more. Being on it, but not being on it. You feel me? And not letting the these things control me like they used to. But they still got some kind of control. You feel me? Because I'm still needy as hell. But at the same time, not as much as I used to be. Not as much. Psychedelics is a good, brain rewiring mechanism in them that is just like it's like so fucking dope, bro. It's so dope. But that's the weird
Yeah.
thing. It's like now when I dive in, it's like they tell them like, you finished with watching all the movies now. Like we showed you all the movies and the TV shows. We showed you all that, all the shit, and now everything be more real life. You feel me? Like with the reflection, everything is just be a reflection of my mind. Like that's where I'm at right now. To where I'm not like I get visuals, but the visuals is not like it's not like movies no more. Like it's not like a TV show. It's like damn, you feel me? Everything is just being this reflection. And at times I understand it. At other times I just go, bro, that shit don't make sense. It don't make
In the
sense.
moment.
Yeah, in the moment. In the moment. It's like but when you there you understand it clearly. You understand it real clearly, but afterwards it just don't make sense. But it don't. Cause it's like one of the hardest things to even try to explain. It's like just hard to explain, I think. I can't convey it yet. I'll get there though.
Yeah.
With more dives. Once I dive in a few more times, about 10 more times, yeah, I get it and I'll be able to break it down even better. You feel me? Because that's something that it always does, like over time. Like me, the first time seeing it in Joshua Tree, and I, which was funny because every time I think about it, I said, "Damn, everybody talking." And remember it did that to me before, Ty, where we was on Discord and everybody was talking, and it was like every time they say something, it was my voice popping in saying what they were saying. It was like
Mm-hmm.
y'all wasn't y'all was just me, like me all over again. And I'm like going, so everybody inside of Ty's head is just Ty, just different versions of just Ty. Cryo, different versions of Cryo, and it's like that entity came out and was like,
I was about
yeah,
to say that.
yeah. The entity came out and was like, yeah, that's what it is. Like you've been doing this forever, and it's like, wait, what the fuck you mean? Like
I
what
was
do you?
going to mention the form that it came to me while you was talking was how the entities come to people and on cartoons and stuff
Yeah,
and take them through the different dimensions and everything. And then I was it was coming to me that, and that show though was created by something else. So those understandings or what those experiences were created because of the thoughts that was popping up, and the
yeah,
creator knew that those thoughts was going to pop up, so it had these different things come into that individual's reality in order to play out a story.
yeah. To play out a story and be a certain entity. Because somebody said that in the chat. They was like, if wait, let's see. He said, if we, yeah, you don't speak their name and they die. Like think about that. Like if we didn't speak or the names of these things, they would die. But then you know what though? It's crazy because they wouldn't. Because we'll just recreate them and we'll just give them a different name, and they'll come back as a different entity. Because I think a lot of our ideas is what creates these different entities. And these entities live within the ideas, within our beliefs, within these different things within us. Those different things. That's what make the entities. And then,
Hmm. And it's no such thing as the if knowing what came first, the chicken or the egg, the entity
yeah,
or the thought. It
or the
just
thought.
is.
You don't know. Like we don't know. But I think we do know. 'Cause I think once language was created, I think language was like the spell that broke all types of shit. Like it broke all kind of boundaries. Because once we came with a certain language, we could create spells to create things. Like we did we could just say it's monsters over there. You feel me? And we can explain the monster, and you will create. All I gotta say is monster.
Wah, wah, wah.
Oh shit! Wait, hold on. Matter of fact, this is what I'll do. Better yet, because I'm always running into something that I see, and it be explaining like shit that I said over time. That's why I'll be like, going, oh, okay, wait. I'm gonna go to something that I seen, and I was uh dang. No, why? That's I ain't trying to go to YouTube Music. YouTube Music game. I'm trying to go to you. You. Okay, yeah, playlist. I should have it in. I know I saved it to my watch later because I was gonna do like a little reaction to this video because it had me tripping out, and it was explaining that how hey, dang man, that's not it. I thought this was a whole okay, yeah, beautiful playlist. Let's see, let's see. The journey, DMT simulator, 10 reasons. What the hell? Man, how come they don't put this stuff in order? Oh, okay, yeah. It's this video, Ty, is called Language Has a Very Dark Secret. And it's talking about the alien parasite. You feel me? And
There is a kind of parasite
ah,
in your mouth
ah,
right
Now
now.
your
I can't even.
microphone cutting out.
Yeah, I know.
Let me
I
see if
was.
that's me.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna share this in here, so we gonna check this out real fast
Let
and
me
talk through
see.
this. I'm about to share it right now and talk through this video because this shit was like tripping me out. I was like, going, dang, I'll be watching
As a
some weird
dark
ass
secret.
shit. Yeah, like I'll be watching some weird ass shit. That's what I feel like.
No, that's how we get our attention.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dang, what the hell?
no, yeah. YouTube changed. You need premium for that now
For what?
to play at 2 times speed.
I got premium.
Oh, they still won't let you? Oh,
What the
I
hell?
guess they just turned it off. Dang.
That's crazy, bro. I'm like, I got premium YouTube. You don't see no commercials on there. No, it's probably a certain way. It gotta be work. It gotta. Oh, wait. Can I click that? Custom. One custom. Dang. Oh yeah, that's messed up. Man, what the hell they YouTube do? That's how they getting down now. Ain't that some shit? I'm like, cause I got YouTube Premium, so when I be playing videos, we ain't gotta. It don't pop in on no commercials, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So I pay for
They ain't
premium.
paying you.
Yeah, yeah. I just don't be wanting. I don't want none of that shit to be popping up. What is going on now? Wait, hold on, man. I want. Oh, I think they did that because I think they changing it though, Ty. Cause you know they about to change it to where basically you can on your live videos you can listen to other people's videos. You can do reactions, live reactions. So they switching it. So I wonder if that's one of the reasons also because that yeah that shit ain't letting you click nothing. It said no, bro. It's a no go. Let me see. Yeah, I guess we ain't watching that because I ain't taking no chances. But oh dang, there go my boy Big Chill. What's up with it, Big Chill?
What's happening? What's happening, man?
See, I was like that too, boy. Just looking for a
I
trip
was
report.
trying
Send
to
this
get on
dude went
YouTube.
live. It's like
Up, man. I
7
don't know
years
what.
ago. Huh. Yeah, what's been up with you though, Chill, man? What's up,
Just
Zafir? Yeah, I ain't heard from you in a minute. Chill, bro. This is crazy. I'm supposed to turn that off because
I
I ain't
said,
playing that, bro. I ain't playing that video.
I somewhere got my hands on a cell phone still, man. I tapped in. I couldn't turn the camera on, but I think I was in chat. I don't know if they didn't have Discord on the device, so but yeah, I was in on the chat at YouTube. One or two times under some different kind of names was my device. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Those vacation phones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand,
But,
bro. Glad to hear from you.
yeah,
I'm glad you doing good though, man.
I'm great, man. I'm great. Government's trying to fuck me up.
They trying to do that to
I'm fucking.
everybody.
Yeah, man. No, no, serious. The government, serious. The government, man. Remember, I told you about my boy. I don't know if I said his name, but I don't give a fuck. His name's other. My boy Tony, man. You know, the guy that created that device that opened up the portal. You know,
Oh
he
yeah.
be caught in some shit. Yeah, man. So fucking, the government got behind some shit, and I don't know if I
Wait,
told you
what?
about those
Wait.
charges from back in the day. You know, that
Yeah.
what happened to him solved. And they try to put that on me, man. And even like my boy T, man, like but not the police didn't try to say that shit. The government, they transported me, man. It took me for like 2 weeks, man. I disappeared. I was supposed to go to one detention center to another detention center, man. Those motherfuckers had me for like 2 weeks, man. I can say I remember everything, but who knows what the fuck they did, man. I know they tried hypnotizing me one time, but that shit don't work, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because my boy's like, he went from next level now, man. You know, that dude you see like flying by the planes and shit, with the black suit on, looks like a
Yeah.
space jet. That's him, man. I seen him. I seen him with that suit. So he be like going in and out of dimensions and he be making some portals and shit, but he figured out a way to make a portal where like it's a one-way portal. Siri and Dharma, they made these portals that are letting species come in and out, entities, man. Different things are going on. That's why we're starting to see that, not just the drones in the sky, robotic drones. We're starting to actually see orbs. The scientific committee right now is applying to actually make them a creature because they captured an actual conscious orb from the sun, and they believe that the sun has created these orbs that are coming to Earth. I don't know about that. I don't have a clue. I believe the orbs are coming out of portals, but it's like whole new kind of beings, not like Bigfoot. People are trying to. That guy in California got Bigfoot's hair and all the studies. He's trying to make them an endangered species, but like they gotta catch them to fucking prove the Bigfoot, even though the government
Hey,
probably have them. They don't.
so what was he
But now they got
doing?
these forms.
What was he
Eh?
doing
Now they
with the
got the
box
plasma.
though? Big Chill?
Listen, now they got the plasma. True, there's a whole new species. This plasma, and it's interdimensional. It can go from one dimension to the other. Those things you see in the sky where they say, "Oh, they're rockets." Like last month, over what 300 of Buddy's satellites fell to the ground. So yeah, some shit happened in the sky from his satellites, but fucking not, they're not all his. Every once in a while, then it wasn't even 300, it was like 30 of them. You can check it out, but the first
Yeah.
report was like 300 because people were seeing shit all over the place one day. But 30 satellites did fall, and he just made that shit happen. But what I'm saying is Surrey and these fucking places smashing up the atoms. If you've seen that fucking 12-year-old kid that uh, explains quantum physics to you and shit, now he's like 18, 19. And he just came out saying how Siri fucking opened up a dimension in 11 minutes. And, Satan was supposed to be under the Vatican. They had him trapped in a tomb with their whatever ways they had him. I don't fucking know. But because they opened up that portal in 11 minutes, the dark one is loose, and not just him, but other fucking kind of like weird beings that are being seen like all over the world. Like it's some crazy shit, man. It's being seen right now because of the portals, but not just Syria and the government open up portals. People, young kids, like those kids that opened up the portal in that shopping mall, they were like 14, 15-year-old kids, bro. And they had a device the size of a DVD player. And that's what I'm saying. That's what, like my boy, at first it was a big kind of 4 or 5 boxes, but then he made it
Yeah.
down to basically like a fucking, remember those old hard drives used to put in the computers, how thick they were, a quarter of an inch and maybe 3 inches far.
Yeah.
That's it, man. And all they need to do is plug it into a public power source, like not a house. It's got to be an outdoor power source where they can activate like the pure 10,000 volts. And other people are figuring it out. It's fucked up, but people are opening up these portals. And I'm not talking like a Ouija board and the ghost boxes, but those ghost boxes, like Frank's ghost box, the original ghost box that Tesla made. Tesla made the ghost box. All these ghost people, the boxes they have, they talk to ghosts. It's a Tesla
Wait,
box. It's not.
Tesla, man, no, Tesla didn't make the Ghost Box.
But buddy,
Who
Tesla had a
created the
TV.
Ghost Box?
You didn't even have a TV, bro. Tesla had a fucking TV where you can see the spirits. And Donald Trump's uncle, when Tesla died, went there and confiscated all that shit. Yeah, Tesla was the one who communicated with the spirits. He figured out he had a cell phone that he could literally talk to lower vibrations, which is like hell and dark people that are lost and confused, to the higher vibrations, to the people that are more closer to the light, not in heaven, but of a higher consciousness and more
He said
meaningful.
it say that it's supposed to be called it was called the Frank Box, and
Well,
Frank
no, Frank.
Sumption
Yeah, yeah.
is created
Frank,
the
but it
Ghost
was on.
Box.
Yeah, Frank. Frank. That's what I said at first. Frank. He's the guy. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Steve Huff had a couple of his boxes, and my boys, these guys that do spiritual shit, have a couple of his boxes too. He's dead now. Frank died, so his ghost haunts all of his boxes. But the technology that he built it on was on Tesla. Before Frank wrote his box, there was the Radio Shack digital handheld, the Shack Hack. Look that one, the Radio Shack Hack. Frank had nothing to do with that.
The Radio
People
Shack
figured out
Shack Hack.
they figured out how to take that little radio and let the band go. And that was one of the first commercial ones. And when they started making the fucking box, but the boxes are off the Tesla. Tesla communicated with the fuck. So did Houdini, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's another story. But yeah, the ghost box comes from Tesla. We don't have a ghost TV. We just have ghost cell phones and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying it's not that kind of bro. But the ghost box, like Frank box, no joke. And I'm not saying nothing because the government already figured it out. Those can be converted to portal boxes. And literally true, you can
The
open
Shack
up
Hack.
like a fucking Stargate, bro. But at the beginning, you don't know where it's going. You could
What
walk
the
out to a
heck?
place where the sun can just evaporate you right away. You can walk out to a place where the oxygen just sucks up your skin and you don't explode, you implode, or
Oh,
vice
so it's just
versa.
basically sending you just anywhere. It doesn't have no.
But yeah, you got to know the frequencies. You got to know the frequencies. And
Heck
we are,
no.
they're not the true frequencies like 141, this one and that one for happiness. Yeah, we think we know them, but
So it,
after one
but
or
it's
1.3,
is it
there's
literally
about,
is it literally sending your whole body or?
well, they're figuring it out, man. They're figuring it out. but like they're creating these bubbles that they can use here, man. It's yo, man. I tell you, that's him in the jetpack, man. I seen a picture like from 2 years ago, man, of this fucking dude, and I seen him in that fucking outfit, man. But the feds know all that shit, so I ain't saying nothing that they don't fucking know, you know? Because that shit, like, they told me, you know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
didn't tell them. So, but it's some
Man.
serious shit going on, man. I'm paying a lot of money for
Hey,
lawyers right
see,
now.
see, but I'm just saying, hold on. You already know. They probably looking at us now because you be over here. I don't know, Big Chill. We gotta be careful with you now.
100%, bro, guaranteed, bro. They're afraid I'm gonna walk into a portal, but I'm not doing that shit, man. I'm cool. I got too much here, man. But the legal vibes are fucking with me. They're saying they're totally separate than what
So,
happened with the government. The whole
so
thing,
how
man,
is
it's
they
all
even opening up the portals though?
my boy can do it, man. My boy can do it. And other people are doing it. I think one time I came on here and I sort of said my opinion on how you're doing it. It's like 3, 6, and 9, but what 3, 6, and 9 stands for, you figure that out at work, everything, man. But like I think I came in here one time all fucked up on shrooms and sativa and fucking just babbling on. But I can't do it this time. My opinion on how he does it. But I don't even know if that's real.
Yeah.
But I witnessed it. I seen it. I told you guys, man, when I came back from his house that night that he fucking threw shit in there. But through his own experience, he figured out how to like open up a little pure doorway, but he knows where it goes,
He
and he
never tried to.
blocks
He never tried
come
to
through.
bring anything back.
Yeah, enough things I've seen him throughout the years, man, and that's the thing, man. That's what they want. And the government threatened that they're gonna put that body on me and this and shit, but they can't do nothing because he's not missing. He still communicates with his family every once in a while, but he just pops up, man.
Oh
He was established
wow.
like but he let everything go. He sold everything, liquidated everything, and he's just got everything in Bitcoin. And every once in a while, it gets accessed. But there's no cameras how he access it. He has a way, so but they know, like only he knows. It could be somebody else, one of his family members that have
But
the
what if
number.
he just traveling like in different time spaces? He
That's
going
what
to
he's doing.
like if
He's
that would be
traveling.
wow, bro. Because if he had access to do something like that, then he wouldn't need too much of anything that's here.
Yeah, exactly. That's why he liquidated everything into cyber currency and gold. He's got a lot of gold, and he don't access the gold. And since he put it in there, gold has went up like fucking 500%. Like he knew that gold. He told me like fucking 15 years ago, 20 years ago about gold, and it took a little while.
You
Even
still,
like the last 5 years, he told me about Bitcoin and shit when it was 20, when it was 50, 60, and I was like
hey, you,
120.
you still got that big gold chain you had?
Yeah, man. Still got my coins and shit. And I own some gold too, but I didn't go crazy into it. Because I thought he was crazy for a while, for like a few years. I thought he was crazy until he showed me a few things. And then, like, I knew this motherfucker was real. So it's
Dang,
like,
bro. That is wild, bro.
yeah, man. Trust me, if he pops up again, I'll ask him if he wants to fucking come on and even talk.
He gonna be
But he's
like,
different. Every time he comes back, he's different. He's not the same person. The only reason why he respects me because I saved his life twice
but wait,
when he
what do
was
you mean by he's not the same person?
it's like a little different. I tell him that you're like a little different. It's like when you don't see somebody for like from junior high school and then you see them like fucking 30 years later, even though it's a year later or one time it was like a month, 2 months later, he's different. Like maybe not like gray hair, white hair, but who knows what he sees where he goes.
Do it seem like
Like,
he even aging?
not really. Looking like more healthier. It's different, man. Like he's figured out some shit, bro, and that's what they want to figure out. And they catch him already, but like he disappeared on their ass.
You don't
So like
think
I
they
don't know.
you don't think they already got that technology from somebody and they actually use it?
They have it. They have it. Anything we have, they have 10 years. And even he believes that they have even better technologies and shit. But the places he goes, they don't go. They can't go. And I was like, well, what are they? Where are they? Like
Yeah.
where are you going?
Yeah, like
And that's
they don't got
him enough.
access.
And when he doesn't want to answer, he tells me, like things I don't want and that it's better
Yeah,
that I don't
but think
know.
about it though, right? If he told you and you knew, and then they came at you and they hit you with the truth serum, you gonna give up all the information. You ain't gonna have no choice.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I told him before. It's even in my real life when certain things happen. We get involved in certain operations and in certain things we don't want to know. I'm the type of person, I meet somebody and they want to show me their whole operation, their fucking powder room where the girls are naked, cutting up. And I'm like, fuck, bro, I just met you 2 hours in the bar, but I'm a cool guy. So people always are like that.
You
You
ain't
know what I'm
never.
saying? So some people, I don't want to know that. People want to confess and tell you shit. I'm like, bro, I don't want to know that, man. I don't want to know. Please stop right now. I don't want to know. So I'm like that kind of guy. I don't want to know too much. But believe they fucking did something to me. Tried to
Yeah,
drug me, like hypnotize me. But yes, for sure they drugged me. They never gave me no needles or no
yeah.
nothing but water and I ate food. So
Damn.
fucking for like so they could have put in the water and the food and the dreams were fucking weird. But they know. They
Like,
knew
cause
when I was a kid
you
and the
remember the.
fucking alien took me. They knew about them and they knew that they watched me. They tell me that they're watching over me. And I said to them, what are they, like some fucking angels? Because people are starting to believe that like aliens are angels and demons. They said that's the new like belief.
Yeah, the new
And the
thing.
government, they were like, no, man, come on, do you believe that?
Hey,
And I was
because
like,
remember,
spiritual, I believe in Jesus, and I
re-
believe in aliens. I said,
remember
me
that
truly,
time. Remember that time I was on the mushrooms though, Big Chill, and it had me. I was in that place, and it was like I was on the operating table, and it had like these weird looking doctors that was like looking over me and writing stuff down on this weird ass pad they had, and I'm like going, dang, like I'm like, I could see y'all, and then the one lady came out and she like erased it all.
I don't say they got you already too, bro. Ask your questions,
So I'm like going,
man.
what if they just did that to you? They could just erase it. Like whatever you see, they can just erase it and it'd be like it never happened.
That Men in Black look into the light. Yo, let me tell you something too. Okay, Men in Black are real. Okay, they're real. I'm not saying they're human even, but there's some hybrid of human. They're when the fucking humans got hybrid with these other fucking aliens. And after the war, then they got them and they didn't know what to fucking do with them, right? Because like they look a little different, but they could almost pass as fucking humans, because our eyes only see certain things. How we perceive the light. There's certain lights that we can't see, certain angles we don't see, no matter if we're looking right at it. That's how magicians and shit do some fucking tricks that take advantage of it. It's all an illusion, but it's right in front of your eyes.
Yeah.
So believable. You cannot say it's not real. It has to be fucking real.
Yeah, that's one of the
So they
things
know.
I believe. I believe like it's different layers to reality. It's like a few different layers. And you only really can observe and see the layer that you on. All the other layers that's happening, you almost don't see them. You just be in the cake. You don't know that it's a 7 layer cake.
Yeah, man. But like, yeah, the shit. That's what I'm saying, man. The shit we just don't fuck. I'm not saying I know some things that maybe other people don't know, but there's so much
What's
other
up,
shit that
pale
I don't
horse
fucking. I'm
rider?
curious
What's up,
where I'm at.
Zafir?
I'm not. We gangster, man. I fucking
You should have
always
been in here,
watch.
Zafir. He
I'm
said,
always
"Yep."
observing, asking questions in my mind that I don't even want to ask them. But that's the thing too, bro.
Woken one
I
said
was
it's interdimensional beings.
the government had me in this room, bro, where fucking when I thought shit, they knew my thoughts, bro. They have a room like that. I didn't know that before. Now I know. It was
Yeah,
like a
that,
studio. You go into a studio for sound and you want to go on the mic and rap.
yeah.
But it was like a room, man. But it was different kind of
In
fucking
my PTR, huh?
filter like that.
The
And I
interdimensional
realized
beings.
that fucking sometimes I would think something and then I would see the guy's eye react and I'm like, yo, these motherfuckers. And then when they knew, they were like, yes. And I tried to ask how, they wouldn't tell me. They smiled, laughed at me. But
The-
still, me just knowing that shit. And they tried to make me forget, man. But I went through a process because a friend of mine, I told him what happened, and I can't remember shit and all this. And he did something, and I remember everything.
Dang. They probably was just asking you questions to see what you was gonna say because they knew that they already knew what you was thinking. You probably was thinking the truth, but you was saying the lie.
Yeah, but bro, they did the same thing to me 30 years ago. The same fucking people, bro. I told you when I was in the hospital that fucking time, and the aliens were taking us from the fucking hospital, but they were telling us not to say nothing to them. And they knew that we left. We went at the end of the corridor, and this is what I'm saying. It was like I was supposed to be in there suffering from migraines. There was a cancer patient in there. There was a paraplegic. All these different kids. None of us had anything in fucking common. The only thing that we had in common was that we claimed, I was like 10 or 11, man, that we claimed that fucking, because sometimes you have big mouths as a kid. You tell everybody every fucking thing. You don't care what people think. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it was cool. Sometimes you were a nerd, whatever, man. But that was the only thing we had in common. And fucking, they would come every night and they knew it, man. And it was the same fucking people because what he said showed me studies of when I was fucking young, man. And they had the cameras on us and then we fucking walked into the wall off the fourth floor at fucking Toronto General, man, and disappeared. And then we came back like 30 seconds later, like 15 seconds later, not even, all of us. And then we went back to our rooms. But we were gone for like fucking days, bro. But when we come back, it was like 10, 15 seconds after we left. That's why when you hear some aliens take people and then they're missing like 4 hours time, 5 hours time,
Oh, I know I was muted. Hey.
that's the aliens that fucking don't have the technology because the real motherfuckers can take you and
Hey,
put you back driving your car, put you back at the same time. You don't even miss a
I was
bump.
just watching Big Chill, a cartoon based off exactly what you said. It's this girl that was a part of a program, and she had power. She had to read people's minds, but then she's put into the orphanage, and now she just got adopted by a spy. And one of the things she kept saying about the spy, true, relating to what you said too. Oh, this guy's a liar. I could actually see what he thinking, and he don't even know. But I'm gonna keep going along with it. And the people at the program said, "Don't ever tell anybody you have power." So they always watching her and having some stuff going on. It happens in the spirit realm. We watching ourselves
That's what
or
the
however
aliens
it
told
plays out.
us. That's what the aliens told us as kids, man, that we have to stop telling people. Like we have to stop telling people, but like they still gave us the free will. But I think after like 13, 14, at least for me, where I think it stopped, I think they just made me forget,
Take
because
some
I didn't.
mushrooms.
I did. I took enough of that acid I took after 14 when I stopped having the memories. Try to bring that shit back. My first dose, I was fucking not accidentally. They dosed me and didn't tell me I was on acid. So the first time was sort of a weird experience. But yeah, I enjoyed acid after that, man. I tried to remember, but I didn't see alien shit till like in my late 40s, and it wasn't on acid or mushrooms. It was on DMT. Like I started seeing the fucking aliens behind the layer, not controlling the trip, but observing it. You know what I mean? I even asked Kaya, man, what are they doing?
What if that's what your psychedelic experiences basically were? All the times you got abducted when you were younger, but you didn't know.
I never did psychedelic. True, I've been abducted since I was 4 years old, man. Since I was 4 years old,
But
bro. They came the night before and they asked me if I wanted to go. They asked my permission. They sent the little ones, the little grays. But my experiences with the tall ones, the real tall ones, I came up to like their fucking kneecaps, but my intelligence was almost the same as theirs. I wasn't no 4 year old kid. I was smarter than how I am right now. I knew everything about the universe, gravity, dark matter, but I didn't really care about none of that shit. You get the upload when you're with them. Then you come back and you're a 4 year old, want to color with red and blue and orange. It was fucked up. But they came the night before and asked me, man, if I wanted to fucking go. And the ghost in my house, the lady that fucking died before we lived in that apartment, the lady had 3 daughters and died on the couch. So we used to have a couch there. Your hair would stick up and shit would float. So we put the fish tank there so we didn't have the couch. But she was a cool lady. And just before the aliens came, I started seeing her. I seen her on the balcony. I would see her in the kitchen. I told all my family. and my mom and certain people in the house would experience and see things. But she was very positive. She was very positive. She was a nice Jamaican lady, you know. That's why I love Jamaican people. And she told me, man, that was one of the first times I actually heard her speak. I would just see her, and I seen her in full form in my closet after they left. And she told me to avoid them in a very weird voice.
I seen tall beings, man. It's almost drowned.
But it
Years
was
and
like,
places. Some
bro,
mind saves us.
I was probably
But
3 years old. What the
everything's
fuck you gonna
gone.
do?
Damn.
I thought I might have been dreaming, and
Places.
but when
The horse
Buckaroo
rider.
Bunsen, I could remember inside a brick, like cement. I know we
Yeah.
see cement from the outside and the inside, but bro, in my mind till this day, I could visualize being inside cement. Like I remember traveling right through and looking at the brick
Couldn't tell
as I'm
you three
traveling. And this
times
is the
when I was
abilities
a
they have.
child. I haven't
Not
seen them
freedom.
since.
I mean, I'm
That's
through
probably the.
cement.
Hey, do you think that's the best time for them to like come to us is when we young? Cause like as we grow, we train to forget things.
You know what? I truly believe that everybody on this planet has been with them. And that's what I believe from when I was even 11, 12 till after I forget. Because I remember one mass abduction. I told you the field over here where my spaceship is that they left for me anytime this planet going to destroy whatever. And it's so tiny because the government was over there digging. The fucking city's always doing some shit. There used to be like a ring around this fucking thing. It's fucked up, but it's so tiny they can never get it. So it's all good. Plus, it's a part of me. Wherever the fuck it is, it'll find me, and I'm fucking good to go. But I remember when I was like about 6, 7 years old, man. Everybody in this whole neighborhood, there was a huge mothership here. There was all these other fucking ships, and everybody in this fucking neighborhood. Because later on, 11, 12, I started doing the paper route for Star and Sun. I know all the streets in there, the rich area, every, and that's how people know me as I am. I'm from the hood, got my houses right by the hood. I stay in the hood. Everybody else leave, get killed, whatever. I'm here.
But
And
as a
even the rich
child,
people,
did you ever like
even
when you were a child? Did you ever tell anybody about what happened as a
even
kid?
some like when I collect the paper route, you know, I would
Yeah,
tell them I remember them because I'd have conversations with them, but they wouldn't remember shit. And my next door neighbor, her grandfather, me and him used to talk all about it from when I seen him on the ship, man. And we talked all about it.
yeah.
All about it, Mr. Paul, old fucking man. And then after he passed, I told Pat, my Pat's like my mom's best friend. She passed away now too. She's on the other side. And I told her when she was alive, you know, your dad, man, that shit was real. When I was a little kid, they used to take me too. And I would see him up there, you know, he was like somebody of status. I
Damn.
remember that's where he used to tell them nobody fucking believed him, thought he was like an old man senile. But on here on this planet,
It
he
was
was a little
before I was
senile.
even knew I was on drugs.
He
That
was
was
weird. But up
like
there in
6,
space, he was
7, or
fucking
8. Dang.
normal. And even my brother that's been on here, my Jamaican brother, when we were young, we
The
used to link our
horse rider.
dreams because we used to fucking link our dreams, bro. And we used to talk about on the ship. Now he don't even remember. He don't even want to talk about it. He don't even want to acknowledge it. When I talk about alien shit with him, it's all bullshit
I was
because
just
he's
gonna
rusty.
say that, Big Chill. That's what I feel like. I feel like 8 out of 10
I'm
people
really
that was abducted by aliens do not want to talk about it. They do
brother,
not
my
want to. They
brother,
do
for
not want to
4
talk about
years.
it.
My brother, I met at 4 years old. I tell this guy everything. He tell me everything. We know everything about each other. And until this day, now when we're adults and I talk about alien, he tell me, "No, man, you don't need to talk. Come on, bro, what's wrong with you?" And I said, "Bro, we used to talk about it when we were kids. Don't you remember we used to meet in our dreams?" He's like, "Oh no, you know I used to talk. Nah, never, bro. He don't remember none of that shit. No alien shit,
What's up,
no
Rico?
dream linking." But I told you before, I ran into that guy Wayne on the street,
He
Yeah,
got kicked
and
out
we
the kids
fucking
next
started.
door.
And I told him,
man.
Wayne, oh my God. He told his parents, listen to this, true. He told his parents throughout the life, you
Nah,
know
it
what they
wasn't
did? Put him in a
imaginary
mental
friends, bro. I
institution and
promise.
gave him drugs. They gave him drugs, true. He thought he made up in his head. When he seen me, he said my name. I said his name. The last time I seen him was on a mothership. And
Dang.
when I saw him, he cried, oh my God. And I told him, everything in your life is real. And I had to bring him to my fucking antique store to show my mother because this is shit I told him as a kid. I said, Mom, this fucking guy here. Last time I saw him was on the mothership, ma. He was with me when I was a little fucking kid, ma. I
I'm
don't know his
saying,
last name. I knew his
oh,
fucking name. He
what's
knew as
going
soon as we
on?
seen each other crossing the road at a sidewalk, bro. But he looked like a bass head, all no teeth,
Let me
all
see
fucked
here.
up street person.
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
I said, bro,
Is
are
that
you my part of my imagination?
that's
Are you
crazy?
fucking real, Wayne? Are you real, Wayne? I said, Wayne, listen, I have my store over here 2 blocks. I was on Keel and Eglinton. I'm at, in between Keel and Rogers. I said, bro, I got a store over here 2 blocks. My mom is there. I'll buy you food. I'll give you money, whatever the fuck you want. Please come over to my store and meet my mother. Please. My aunt believed me that Lynn that passed away because that time
Yeah.
I disappeared in the house on the fucking couch, she was there. And when I reappeared on the couch, she saw me. She
Oh, that
believed
probably
me.
spooked her.
She believed me as a kid, man. Some shit that I used to have diaries and
Turn
shit,
over
bro. The police
videos
took
I've
it.
been watching for the last hundred years. Some of
Took it,
these
bro. It's the real
entities
deal, bro.
look
Like if
like
I
small
disappear where they
grays
don't find
with
my
wings
body,
on them.
you know what I'm saying? True. If I disappear where you don't find my fucking body, I ain't dead.
Hey,
Because maybe I say fuck it and I go to the portal. What? I'm just saying, I don't know.
Pale Horse Rider said all these paranormal videos I've been watching for the last 25 years. Some of these entities look like small grays with wings on.
I don't know about the wings, but yeah, those small grays got independence now. They're created by the big grays, but that was millions of years ago. They're their own species now, but
That actually
sometimes they
works.
contract work. Sometimes they need contract work for the taller ones, man. But it don't matter. They put me in a jail cell anyways, true, and fucking yo, I get out of that no problem. I
But
disappear.
that's
They know that.
weird. Do you think the it got a connection with mushrooms? Cuz I always talk about that like when I like one of my mushroom experiences, it went all the way back when I was a kid and it was showing me I was a baby. I had to be like 7 months to where I could sit up now, and they were like showing me this box. It was like Pandora's box, and then when it popped open, all these little toys start popping out, weird looking toys, and I was just like a baby, just giggling and laughing. And they
I
like,
don't know about
yeah,
mushrooms.
like I've always like we've always been in your life, and I'm like, bro, come on now. Like I don't
My
know,
boy
Big Chill.
did
This
tell
should be
me that
crazy, bro.
eventually we're gonna THC like DMT because there's some compound in THC that can hallucinate like DMT eventually. That's what my boy told me. I know that's in the future or they're doing it all right now. But through DMT, because he told me, say straight up, man, that he could probably link me in a DMT trip because I'm on a higher frequency than where I'm at now.
Fake hair wigs,
It's all about
Yeah,
yeah, trying
cause
true
to blend
frequency,
in.
too. I
That
can't give you a number, but it's
I
real
think so
frequency.
much. I think so
DMT
much
is
is always going on at the same time. Like
yeah,
even as a kid and stuff like that. And then as adults, people block out stuff like it's not happening. But that's like the same as blocking out thoughts or perspectives and stuff on like a psychology level. I don't want to think like that because I always been thinking like this.
but it
But on
makes
that level,
sense. It makes sense, just Ty, because once they block it out, what do? We help everybody create this reality, what it is right now.
mm-hmm.
Man.
And then
We
when we
create
get
your
older, we start reaching back into the spirit world and start seeing the spirit world again. And it's like,
look,
what the fuck?
Some was always there,
Yeah,
bro. Evil
or always
genius.
really there. But
True.
I,
When
I mean, like those thought processes of allowing your mind allowing your mind to wander. It's like that mind wandering is a real thing. So people don't pay attention to it. Use it just like a weapon or as a survival mechanism or stuff like that. And that's when
yeah,
the government or other things come into play of the mind or in physicality of what governs you, like what is holding, making you the rules for you, basically. What's making the rules? And do you want to obey those rules or do you want to come up with new things? And what does it take to come up with something new? Like even in a person, like as they get older, it takes a lot of forgetting past things. I mean, not past things, but systems passed down, seeing how they actually are worked, like how the show is made and stuff like that.
yeah.
So then you can sit back and watch those thoughts like you did when you was younger, and then like see how it all connects. Like that's why I say like the TV and stuff. It's still a reflection and everything too, but the imagination plays a lot of things as well. A lot of TV
Yeah, a
shows.
big part. A big part, but that's just
Like, you're
man.
the
Big Chill
character.
bringing up memories. Look, he
Yeah.
got everybody remember when they was a kid and they see some type of weird shit. And, you say something, your parents be like, "Boy, sit your ass down.
Uh-huh.
Shut up.
I
What you
remember I
talking
saw
about?"
lights and orbs after watching a movie with my mom and her boyfriend. And then I was scared. I said, "Oh, can I sleep with y'all?" They was like, "Man, if you don't go up there," I was like, "I'm telling the truth."
Yeah, because I was talking to my auntie and she was like telling me when the UFO spaceship came down and landed like at the school playground and everybody stopped, everybody froze, and she's like
Whoa.
nobody was moving, like everybody froze in place while the aliens came off the ship and did whatever they did and then got in and left, and then everybody started back moving. And it's like, what the fuck, man? I got my like even my uncle said when they
Believe
was
him.
driving
You
across
believe it.
state, he said they seen one, and then he said a hour went by, and then
Mm-hmm.
when that hour went by, it was like they woke up still driving in the car, and they was like, dang, wait, hold on, what happened for the last hour? Like they couldn't even remember what happened the last hour from when they first seen the shit.
And I think true, like how you say, this don't gotta be true. um, but how
Orange. If you
things
see an
play
orange
off in the
bird,
mind
you
when
don't
people
already
allow
know.
themselves to play
You
around
don't
and
already
stuff
know.
as adults, like how you said in your trips now, you can see it's not like a movie playing, but like the life is the movie kind of
Yeah,
vibe, like it's your movie in their head. And people minds a lot of times, if they see themselves imagining flying or doing certain things, they like, oh, that ain't real. That's just me imagining things. I'm just, I'll be going crazy
I'm gonna check it
sometimes or
out,
something,
Zach.
or I'm just a writer, or I'm just a kid or something. But like that's actually happening.
Yeah.
But then when you got to reconfigure it back into life, it get all confusing. Like, no, I was just imagining because I was actually just sitting here the whole time, or I was driving, or I was just playing, or stuff like that, and I was just imagining that was happening in my head. But like, what's the difference? Like the impact. uh,
Yeah, Big Chill been talking about this stuff since the beginning.
Thank you, bro. Are you a flat earther, man? You believe we live in a bubble? Look at that planet we live in. Did you see the new image of really the Milky Way, where the Milky Way, where we are in, really is part of that whole sphere? There's a gazillion trillions of those other spheres, man. We are not alone, man. But yet we are the most primitive because we keep building up our intelligence and then we destroy it.
I
We haven't
still,
been here thousands of years. We've been here millions of years,
if
brother.
not billions.
Of hundreds of thousands of years of civilization, hundreds of thousands, 700,000, 800,000 of people, man, with weapons, with devices, not just like sticks and fucking hammers. We didn't just evolve through the fucking Bronze Age. All that's a lie.
yeah, that was just
Age
like a couple thousand years ago.
I be feeling like
age
the like
has
time
silence,
then
but it's like
died and came back
20,000
and
years.
lived again a
Come
thousand
on.
times, bro. I feel like it
Like
it
Ty
stopped
said,
and kept
like
going.
Ty
Then it's
said, bro, listen too. Like Ty said, at one time, the aliens were here, like 8,000 years ago, bro, in Mesopotamia, Gilgamesh time. There was like how Hindus have all those deities, half animal, half this. They walked the earth at that time. The whole purpose of the Great Flood was you didn't take off in your spaceship and never come back again. Anybody left here, we killed them. And that's what it was. We are the
what?
last of nine humanoid species. There was nine before the flood, hominoid and dissinoid and datanoid, whatever noid.
Yeah,
But the ones that
the
we are
son of
now
internet.
is the last of the
Yeah,
human
I
species.
always thought about that. How did
Right.
those other hominoids that scientists talk about think and behave? Because we
Oh, they
just got
weren't
the
smart enough,
bones,
so
and we
they
only
died.
found 9 of them. It was a
Yeah,
Not only no one lived, the rest of us were smart, and we
probably even
knew
more.
to
That's
go to
just what they
high
talk
ground.
about.
We got
To
to go to high ground. There's rain, there's a flood, because it wasn't rain. The water came from inside the ground, not just biblical text. Historical text says it opened up the river because just recently
say
we found an
Will Smith's
ocean under the
brother is
Pacific
reported telling
that has
someone.
10 times
We
more
just
water
said,
than
just Ty just
whatever's on
said
our
that.
planet. But at one time, true, yeah, the aliens too used to come down and chill
What's
with us.
up, Andy Sings?
The big boss said no more. Now, I don't believe we're the chosen one. My beliefs tell me we're supposed to be the chosen one, made in the image of the true creator. So if we are, that's why all the other aliens left us alone the past thousands of years.
I
He
think
said to
we,
them, hey,
yeah,
don't
because
fuck
I
with
don't think we human.
them.
I think we something well beyond human.
I'm just saying, apparently recently, God has disappeared. The true God, the one God, has sort
Yeah.
of disappeared. So Jesus, the angels, dark, light, everybody's fucking doing different. Like if all you like God disappeared. Rumor is he's somewhere on earth. He's one of us taking a vacation and seeing how everybody reacts while
He's
he's
down
gone.
here.
Because
He's
he's all
down here living life with us,
apparently
through
could be a
us.
homeless person, could be a cat, dog, could be you, me, anybody. We don't know who you are though. We don't know that we're God. We're here experiencing because apparently we're the ones. We're the ones that all other creation, all those other aliens, the insectoids, the raptors, the fucking gorillas, the fucking octopuses,
The ant
our genetic,
people.
where and people,
Because you're
our
the one on the
genetic,
journey.
the
Yeah.
being, Centurion, where you stand up, communicate, apparently come from us, intelligence. We're the original
Oh
zoo. That's why people come back time
man.
or come from far away. Because there's a
Man,
part in the
tell
universe that
you.
we cannot escape. We don't know what's there. But who says that? The aliens come all the time and go past there. But
You
because
mess.
how the universe expands and the speed of light, they say we can never reach there. But that's what our logic, our laws of physics. If you're from somewhere else, there's a total new law of physics. And we're finding that out with these new meteorites. Never in our life have we seen these interstellar meteorites. Now, in the past 5 years, we got about seven of them. Come on, these guys are monitoring us to see where we're at. And it's about time now. You can come to us. Last Donald
Sorry
Trump,
for the
his first
delay. I'm
fucking
back,
stand, he was going to release the alien
man.
information.
Oh
Now
dang, I
Donald Trump
see.
released Dr. Martin Luther King, released the Kennedy files. They're going to do Epstein files, and now he got to release the alien files. Like it already, Parliament already
Man.
told us, but we're not alone. They went in Congress, and the guys testified and said, "We have living aliens. Americans died by aliens. We are not alone." But we're too worried about if Beyonce and Jay Z
He
are
made
fighting.
it
You know,
perfect and now he left.
that's
Like
the world we live in. I'm
movie
just saying.
Dark Crystal, yeah. Yeah, it's
But they
something.
coming soon.
That's just the crazy part though, because we like I feel like we all know it's something else here, but it's like why don't it just show itself?
But there are here too. There's aliens that live in the water and live in the crusts. There's many other inner Earths, many stories about inner Earth. We are just the cockroaches on the crust. There's so many civilizations. That's why you see the alien ships go into the water. You see them go into mountains. The mountain ones are our government. But when you
But
see them go in the water, it's the aliens.
it's
They have
depths of the
bases in the
ocean
water
that we haven't even been to yet though, Big Chill.
because we're used to the high pressure of space. The water mimics
The
space,
world
true.
is a
That's why
stage,
the
brother.
astronauts
Trying to perk
practice
alive and
underwater.
well.
The
Kobe
vehicles,
alive
they
and
send
well.
down
Michael
dark
Jackson
so they can
alive.
take the pressure. And the same pressure at the bottom of the ocean is the same pressure as space. So that's why the aliens feel more at home down there. They're high
Okay, so
pressure.
was Epstein. Man, Big Chill, Trump ain't gonna let them Epstein files go.
So it's all lies. Did you see the new ones came out said that Trump was blowing Obama and fucking Clinton? You think that shit's real? Get the fuck out of here. Those emails where they said that Trump liked to suck Clinton's cock and suck
Aye, aye,
Obama's
aye.
dick. Come on. Wait, no,
Yeah, it
it's
just
all over.
came out this week
Yeah,
or
this
last
week.
week.
It's been all over. But those emails are fake. They already told you they're gonna come out with shit. If they had shit on Donald Trump, bro, they would have released it a long time
But
ago.
but think
It's
about
like
that though. What if
dick
that's
Donald
what
Trump.
if that's something that they're putting out so when the real stuff come out and it say some real crazy stuff, they can say, oh well, it's fake too.
It's
Anything they're
AI.
putting out is a distraction from the real thing. We're meant to look this way while the other way something's going on. Let me tell you, my buddy the other day, fucking, there was a Pepsi fucking crash ship, okay?
Yeah.
Not a ship, a fucking truck. And there was a fucking acorn ship inside when he went with his tow truck, okay?
What?
He was on the site quick. Boom, went to react. He saw a fucking acorn UFO, okay?
Yeah,
And then fucking the tow
it's
trucks
all a
came and told him he had to
distraction.
leave. He saw that shit. They took his cell phone. They made sure he didn't record. He didn't pull out his cell phone. He was on the job. But they took his cell
Dang.
phone, they took his watch to make sure everything, and then they released him, bro. He saw an acorn fucking UFO, man, and a
Yeah.
Pepsi truck. was in a Pepsi truck that fucking went over. The guy fell asleep and it fucking went over the fucking bank. But it had a fucking, not one Pepsi crate was in it. It was a fuck. So the government's using different shit. Bro. You know what I'm saying? Shit's going on. Whenever we hear about something, it's already 10 years since they
Fuck,
used it.
we let a handful of people speak for. He said, "How the fuck we let a handful of people speak for everyone?" I'll never understand that.
You elected them, bro. We elected people. But
I
listen, the government that we know isn't the real
We ain't
government.
had internet back then.
There's a government, true.
I ain't
That real.
elected nobody. I never voted, so And even if you do vote, they gonna let you know your vote really don't matter because it's the electoral vote. I don't know, some old weird shit going on that's that we have no control over.
Yeah, I didn't vote.
They want to bomb Iraq, bro.
They said vote for two devils. I was
Yeah.
like, I'd rather not. Why?
Saddam had nuclear, bro. You know
Both people
Saddam
working
had?
for the same motherfucker and shit. They going, yeah.
Yeah.
Listen,
They
you know
said
what they
vote
found
for the
5
greater
days
devil. That's
before
what they said
America
or something. I was like,
attacked
what?
Iraq, bro? Do you know what they found 5 days before America attacked Baghdad?
What?
They found the tomb of Gilgamesh, man. And that
Man.
motherfucker was preserved like he was alive. That's just in public record. You can see that shit. But they went there for the oil and everything else, yeah. But
Yeah,
inside Gilgamesh's tomb, you do your research what Gilgamesh is supposed to have had. And America got it all. They even got Gilgamesh, bro. And pictures of it has been leaked, man. There's been different
I
bullets, but you
seen
know,
those a while back, Big Chill. I don't know about them.
he's a
Those are
giant.
suspect. That
Gilgamesh is
shit
a
look
giant.
crazy as shit, bro. But I think that shit, I'm telling you, bro, they got AI making and creating everything.
Mhm. If it's not from like 8 years ago, it's not real. Everything's fake. That Charlie Kirk shit, it's all fake. Everything's fake, man. You know, you got to see it
Charlie.
live.
Charlie
And
Kirk.
soon they're gonna make live. Soon they're gonna make live AI. AI is gonna be so good that it can like change what you see live. Watch.
Somebody just said the world is a stage. It is a stage.
We don't control the props, man. We're just the actors. We're given a script. This is what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? But we have no control, man. We're not even writing the script, man. We think we're doing improv.
Nah, we ain't even doing that. We ain't even
Because I
doing
tell you,
that. The actions
can't
was
say
already here, so we just reacting to what was already here. Which is kind of dope, though. Because you be feeling like you doing something. What's up,
that's what
Dave?
I'm saying. But you unfocus, you see where the fuck you is, some little dot in the middle of nothing. What are you contributing to all that? Seriously now. But where you're at, the point, you mean everything, man. You're the one.
You're just the battery for the gods.
But you don't know. You could just be working around like when you look at a cell membrane,
Big
those
Chill
little
always
things.
baked. What you smoking on today, Big Chill?
I think it's some of that fucking Tyson shit, man. Some indica.
Yeah, Big Chill always.
Took some like 6 grams.
This used to be Bake City. That's all we used to do. Was smoke blunts and talk about all this shit. I'm bad. I can't smoke no more. It's like, it's okay. It's all right. As long as everybody else getting high.
How's that bus going, man? I've been seeing some different bus vibes. See that bus vibe that shot at the guy? The guy pulled the gun, and the bus shot him. Then the next guy, the bus driver shot him. Fucking bus tried to pull out a gun. But you're not
Yeah.
allowed
Was
to
that in
carry.
Philly?
I don't know where it
That's what
was.
it sound
You
like, huh?
Yeah.
Probably black bus driver. But one bus driver was bald like you, the guy that shot the fuck guy through the door. But the guy shot first twice, and then that dude shot. But the other dude got pissed off because what he was yelling in the back. He got up like a madman, pulled out his thing. Then the other guy pulled out his thing. And I'm not sure. See, I don't know. Just recently, I've been seeing those fucking bus driver fucking shorts, man.
Yeah, that should be
Now,
having all kind of. It be, man. If
buddy,
you
get
see
up.
half the people
Pissed
that
on the
roll
bus
it,
in the back. He pissed on the bus in the back door. The bus driver, get off and go beat him. He lost his job. He on the door in the back. He got so mad. He got out the truck. People was recording with their phone. And he beat the shit out of a homeless guy, man. He didn't care, man. He beat the shit out. I told you not to get up. Didn't I tell you?
oh
He had some
man,
paper card, but it wasn't even real pass. It was like a paper card. He's like, no, you're not getting on. You smell. You smell, you're not getting on. You stink like piss, you're not getting on. You're not getting on. But when people are getting on through the back, he tried to get through the back. You know? And it's not like he even pulled out his thing to pee. He just pissed his pants and it went down. You know what I'm saying? The man then left off the bus and then beat him. It was fucked up. What would you do in that situation, True? Close the bus, call somebody, or what?
I don't know. Hold on. My girl just called me. Give me 1 second.
All right, pause on that cause. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Let's see if I can see this on the TV. True Life Stories, YouTube.
Man,
Try to see if I can see it on TV. I always have a problem finding you, man, with this search thing. True Life Stories, YouTube, live, psychedelics. So I put psychedelics, then you pop up. Nope, you don't pop up either. True Life Stories, YouTube, and you see, when the motherfucker am I getting this bullshit? That True Life Stories YouTube channel. Psychedelic DMT True Life Stories YouTube channel. See, I use DMT. I remember before I used DMT, then it shows me your channel for some reason. There you go. See what I tell you, man. What I tell you. I use psychedelics. It was showing me all kinds of other bullshit. I said True
what's
Life
up with it,
Stories.
Tim?
I searched psychedelia, DMT, True Life Stories, and you're the first one to pop up. You see? That's how it's supposed to work, man. But it's supposed to show you live, too. Why didn't it do that? It should have showed you live right away, man. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. I don't know. I'm waiting to see if I can see the chat. Sometimes this TV. What the fuck is going on? Give us a few minutes. See, that's the
Yeah, my
government, man.
girl is on the phone. I'm almost done. I
Oh, take
think.
your time, man. I'm trying to find you on YouTube, but it ain't letting me, man. It said, give us a moment. We're having technical difficulties. Motherfuckers, government's tapping everything, bro. True Life Stories, YouTube, psychedelic DMT. No, True Life Stories YouTube channel.
Yeah,
DMT.
you know how it is. You know your girl like you can't tell her. Yeah, I'm on live right now. I'm talking to. I don't give a damn. You gonna listen to me first.
One, man. She the fucking one.
Yeah, she the one. But yeah, Big Chill. This has been a dope conversation. But I'm about to have to go, y'all, because I gotta go meet her real fast. And
You weren't taking no shrooms and everything, right? You're good to drive.
yeah, I ain't none. I gotta work tomorrow. I ain't diving in when I gotta work, bro. That's what I'm not gonna do at all. Like I don't do no diving. I've been taking my time diving in on the Sally right now. So
Nice.
yeah, them been
And I
my
think I caught
latest.
something about that, man. But yeah, next time let me know, man. Look back in the video, see what you say about that Sylvia shit. I don't know. I don't.
Yeah, the trip was awesome.
Yeah, it's not over. That's just the beginning.
Oh, still going on. Oh,
Uh-huh.
That's just the
it's like
beginning. Hey, Sally will show you that I don't know how you created this, but that's the first thing it show you. You did this, and it's like, wait, hold on. Like this is not making sense. That shit
recording
is crazy trippy, but it's dope. It's dope. I like it.
yourself, hitting it, and fucking the reaction on the outside world, or what?
Nah, I ain't doing that.
I
I
thought you
just talk
recorded
about
that.
it. Yeah, nah,
Okay.
that's another thing. YouTube is not having a lot of different shit now. They switching up, so there's a lot of things
Yeah,
that
when
can't
you
be
try to
done.
search for stuff, it's fucked. It's fucked, man. I had
Yeah,
you, then it sent me back. I'm trying to look psychedelic channels, DMT usually pop up, but it ain't. It's sending me It's a total different shit, man.
Yeah, they just been hitting me like every other day, like, oh, we deleted this video, because it's like some of my DMT videos and certain trip stories they just deleted. I'm glad they didn't, I didn't get in trouble for
Yeah,
them because they've been on for so long, but still though they just sending me messages like, oh, we deleted this. Oh, we deleted this. It's like, no, don't delete it. Put the shit on what's name so I can go download it. I can save it or something.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, so now I'm
I
gonna have
was
to do
hoping you.
that again. I'm gonna have to go
that
Yeah.
new reality,
download all
new
my
reality.
videos again so they don't get lost.
Some people are like fucking protesting it, and then they're getting their videos back. Some that can be done, but yeah, it's some automated fucking AI doing some shit, man. I don't know why it's doing
Yeah,
supposed to be good. Some are fucked up, but some aren't, man. It's taken out for no fucking reason.
yeah.
You could apply maybe to get it back if it made some
Nah,
revenue. If it
no, I ain't even tripping. I ain't even tripping
that's
because the trip never ends. It's still going. It's still part of it. But I gotta go because I ain't trying to be late. Big chill. I holla, Just Ty, Dave, Cryo. Peace out, man. Peace and love.
peace out,
Yo,
everybody.
peace out, bro.
Respect.
Yeah, and everybody here, thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. Like it'd be cool when y'all come in and we get to talking, bro. It just be going and going and going and going. It's like it's a never ending story, especially when we start getting into certain stories. And it's like everybody, especially if something a lot of us didn't see, that should just be always amazing. So I thank everybody that's here. And like I said, Discord always open to everybody. So whenever you feel like you want to come in or you get ready to come in, just pop in. And on that note, man, peace.